This podcast contains discussions of violence, crime, and disturbing themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Murder, kidnapping, cults.
Where the trail goes cold, we keep digging.
But let's be honest, we're not professionals, we're not detectives, not criminologists, and we're not even that good at puzzles.
We're just two amateurs with a microphone, way too much curiosity, and a love for good mystery.
We're definitely going to get it wrong. We'll probably go off on tangents, but we'll have fun.
And hopefully, so will you.
This is Dead Ends.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back again.
Another week.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Yeah. And that's
there.
plus the mini ones. We've done 11 things.
11 things.
Yeah.
With our time.
Yeah. We're now nearly teenagers.
It's been going good. We've covered quite a lot of big cases so far.
Yeah.
We really didn't hold back.
And in a lot of them, I'd say the nice thing, as nice as you can get with people being murdered, you see some of like the same teams coming through different cases. Like there's a medical examiner in this who they asked about. And I was like, oh, he was also in this case. In this case. Yeah, he was in John Benet and
Who was
the
one from
staircase.
this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
He's like,
I didn't know that.
he's a big dog guy.
Ooh.
He did like, he says he did JFK and all these like
Big dog.
Martin Luther King.
Coroner.
Medical guy who they ask like, they'll show
examiner.
the dead body and be like, what does this mean? Yeah.
Dead guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's nice. You see, I think we're learning. Yeah. Very slowly.
Slowly. Something's going in.
Yeah.
Last week we did Patrice
Andres.
I think that's what we said in the end.
Yeah.
We said it sounded nice. Andres. Rob did it. Sorry, Rob.
Rob 100%.
I'm not sorry, actually, Rob. You did it.
Yeah.
Sorry to people called Rob.
For the YouTube cover, I found the like picture where he's like looking as seedy as possible.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to put that picture.
Nice. It was fully him.
Yeah.
I think that one's a solved case.
Yeah, literally.
By Dead Ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good one though. Short and sweet, kind in a way.
Yeah.
Very mysterious, but
13-minute window.
Yeah.
It was that one, wasn't it, where she gone.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
But today we're doing something a little bit different, a bit more in depth.
Yes.
But I've forgotten before I jump to that. We have a special shout out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we decided we're doing of the month of the week. Should we do of the month?
Of the month, yeah.
We have a special doggo of the month.
Oh, he's a listener.
I've got a little squeaky toy for Alan. My dog's going crazy right now. That's for you, toy. Alan. You're our little doggo of the month. Sorry, Betty. She's going to give me absolutely. Oh, she's gone back to sleep. She doesn't care that much, apparently.
Nice.
But that's for our special doggo listener.
Oh.
So your dog too could be.
Your dog could be featured.
Yeah. So let us know.
So far we've had 2 dogs. One featured herself.
One just features herself as and when.
Yeah.
She doesn't really care today. She's
happy. She's
a chick biller, as we would say.
Oh.
A big chiller. But yeah, today we are doing the murder of Sister Cathy Cesnik.
Yes.
This is grim.
It's very grim. And yeah, every single point, you hate the people in it. Mm-hmm. And you just think, why, oh, why are people like this?
All the way through, I just didn't want to know more.
Yeah.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't want to know any more.
Yeah, it's too much.
This is already too horrible.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why we're doing it, but we're doing it because it is interesting.
Yeah,
It's just gruesome content.
I'd never heard of it until we decided to do it.
Right.
Because there's been a documentary on Netflix for ages now, hasn't there? And I was like, oh, the Catholic Church is linked to Bonfire Night because Catholics were persecuted. And then I started watching and I was like,
yeah, it's pretty grim. it's incredibly grim.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. We have kind of discussed, haven't we, that we're not going to go, just as a bit of a heads up for everyone listening, we're not going to go into super detail.
Yeah, because some of it's extra.
Because this episode does feature quite a lot of sexual assault with minors. So just a heads up, we're not going to
go into depth.
Yeah, about what actually happens to them, because I just don't think anyone needs to hear that.
No.
So we will be careful with that.
Yeah.
For all you guys listening, have you got a summary? Do you want me to do one?
Oh, you can do it, yeah.
You want me to do one?
Yeah.
Okay, so in November 1969, Sister Cathy Cesnik is a 26-year-old nun and teacher at Archbishop Keough High School in Baltimore, and she vanished after leaving her apartment to run a quick errand. Her car was later found parked near her home, the engine off, but the keys missing. 2 months later, her body was discovered in a secluded area outside of the city. She had been beaten and possibly suffocated. The case shocked Baltimore community, but what came next made it infamous. Years later, several former students from Keough High School came forward with harrowing allegations that they had been sexually assaulted by priests, most notably Father Joseph Maskell, the school's chaplain. The students claimed that Sister Cathy had died after having discovered the abuse and her intent to report it, and that her murderer made a deliberate effort to silence her. No one's been charged in her death. It did gain quite a lot of attention through the 2017 Netflix documentary, The Keepers. But yeah, it just remains one of Baltimore's darkest, disturbing mysteries. And it really is.
It is. It's horrible.
It's so dark. Yeah, not fun.
No.
But interesting for us today. Trying to keep it light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just, yeah. I feel like the darkness of the priests in some ways overshadows the murder. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the priorities are a little bit feel out of whack, don't they?
Yeah.
Because someone's been killed here, and it's in a really horrific way. And as we get into it, you'll see that she just wanted to help.
Yeah.
So should we do a bit about her and stuff?
Yeah, and that leads quite well into it, doesn't it?
Okay. So Cathy, she was born on the 17th of November, 1942 in Pittsburgh. She was born into a very devout Catholic family. She was the eldest child, and her childhood was basically just regularly attending church, masses, all that kind of stuff. She attended St. Mary's School, which was led by the Sisters of Notre Dame, which in America, I feel like they say Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Sisters of Notre Dame. She was basically just taught from birth to have a strong sense of community, spiritual devotion. She excelled academically, just really dedicated to like faith and education. But like to just kind of explain about her character, she was in her last year of high school. She was the May Queen. Do you know what that is?
No.
So apparently in America, they celebrate May Day.
Oh, right.
The 1st of May.
Is that like harvest or something?
I think it's like along those lines.
Yeah.
But the May Queen is the girl who rides or walks at the front of the parade for May Day celebration. She wears a white gown to symbolize purity and usually a tiara or crown.
Right.
So she had that honor. She was also president of her senior class and of the student council, and she was valedictorian at her high school graduation.
Right.
So she was just...
She's winning.
Yeah. She's just a really bright spark of a pupil, basically, this child.
Yeah.
And she's just being raised to be very kind and compassionate, and she just lives for education and stuff like that.
Yeah. I did hear as well, she was very patient in that her sister tells a story. She was like 5 years younger, her sister or something, than Cathy was.
Yeah.
And she'd prank Cathy all the time.
Right.
And she'd be like expecting some sort of comeuppance or like return prank, and she'd be like, and she just never did.
Oh, right. Yeah. She's just so...
She's just like, yeah.
Just so lovely.
Yeah, literally.
So after she finished school, she moved then to Baltimore to join the convent. She wanted to become a nun with the School Sisters of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
She fully threw herself into this new chapter of her life, following the very strict limitations of the convent. Because it is very, I was looking into it, it is very limiting.
Yeah.
Like,
lifestyle's gone.
I mean, well, there was some that you don't even have technology and stuff.
Yeah. And there still are some these days. Yeah.
But as I can understand, it's like a compound where you go and live with these other sisters.
Yeah. And
you
can do different jobs. My dad was going to be a monk.
Right, okay.
And then he met my mom.
Fair. And now we have you.
Yeah. And he was going to be a nurse.
Yeah.
But for...
Right, within that.
Which I think probably was more common back in those days.
Okay.
Like people working for the church to do other jobs. Because these days you just go and be a nurse.
Because she becomes a teacher, and I feel like that's very common as well.
Yeah.
When you hear about nuns, I feel like they're usually teachers or nurses kind of. That's the most common, I would say. I'd hear of it. But
that's what Sister Act's about.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. But so she throws herself into this new lifestyle. It did say that her family struggled with this move because she was moving away, obviously. And I feel like what they're giving out was they're a very tight-knit, close family.
Yeah.
Particularly with her sister.
Who's younger as well, yeah.
But she did work really hard to like keep her ties to home strong. So she did write to them regularly. So there was no like bad blood or anything. It was still, they were supportive, but they were just missing their daughter, obviously.
And if this was the 60s again, it's probably less common for kids to move away from home.
Yeah, I would say so. And yeah, they were supportive from a distance. So she still had that around her.
Yeah.
But yeah, whilst she was at the convent, she started to look into an area that she was incredibly passionate about, which was education. She just lived for it. So she took up a role at the Archbishop Keough High School as an English lit teacher and also as the drama club supervisor.
Nice.
And she just found like loads of fulfillment helping young women, basically. Students called her a dynamic teacher. She used all kinds of like creative ways to teach. Some students said that she was writing musicals for them to like perform. Others said, she created games to make learning fun. But not only this, the students just said that her compassion just shone through her, that she just made all her students feel like they mattered, which to her they really did.
Yeah.
Like it was just what she was about. I feel like out of everyone we've looked at, this woman is so kind.
Yeah, she is genuinely kind.
Yeah.
Because obviously everyone describes anyone who's been murdered as the best person ever.
Yeah, absolutely. But in this case, she actually is just really, really compassionate.
And I think we could learn a lot in modern education from that.
Yeah.
Just actually care.
Yeah.
And make the lessons fun. Because all these students, they're now quite older.
Yeah.
And they all remember her lessons.
Yeah, they all reminisce of like, she was just great.
Yeah.
Someone said she was like Maria from Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah.
Which I feel like, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good comparison, right?
Just
there.
rogue enough to make things fun.
Yeah. So she's working at that school, but as time passes on, she starts to like look at where she's fitted in like the bigger world, like how she can help further.
Yeah.
And someone said that that perhaps she didn't feel like she was fully meeting her potential within like the religious limitations around her. So she took a sabbatical to explore like life outside of what she's always known, which is like in the convent. And instead she moves into an apartment with her friend, who is Sister Helen Russell, but we're just going to call her for simplicity, Sister Russell.
Yeah.
And she took a job at a public school, Western High School, to deliver an outreach teaching program. At this point, she's like 26 years old. She's really beautiful as well.
Yeah.
Like the pictures. Everyone just comments like she's really beautiful. She's young, she's lively, and she's just wanting to help with life.
Because mid-20s, it's like
nothing
it.
But it's not long after this transition that she's then declared missing.
Yeah.
Which leads to the worst, her body being found dead. And it would seem completely mysterious at this point. Because no one knows what's really going on inside the Archbishop Keough High School. So shall we have a look at what was going on there?
Yeah.
Have you got like a bit about what it was and stuff? I have a little bit, but
about Maskell and
like about the school as well, like because it was a private all girls.
Yeah, so you had to take an entrance exam.
Right. Okay, I didn't know that.
To get into the school, and I think the students were saying it was quite prestigious, and you'd be proud to get accepted.
Get into the
school. Because the area in general, Baltimore, apparently at that time was very Catholic. So it's like the majority of people are Catholic families, not just on Sundays, but through the week. They would have mass every day.
Live and breathe it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And there was someone saying they were an altar boy and they would have mass 3 times a day.
Oh, right.
Like in the morning, there'd be 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, because there was that many people coming through. So a Catholic school in the context of that area in that time when everyone is in some way religious, really, and with an entrance exam, the students were like, this is
a big deal.
Yeah, and it was just a girls' school, wasn't it? So
yeah, I guess, I mean, in this day and age as well, private schools, we both went to public.
Yeah.
I think I know one person who went to a private school. I don't know. They just seem very off there in the. I don't know how. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not something I can grasp onto.
No,
because it just feels so out of our circle.
It does, and
so I don't know if that's the same back then. Like, oh, this is something.
And I don't know if they paid for it or not, or if it was just like an exam.
I guess if it's, well, maybe, I don't know. Actually, it could go either way. I was going to say because it's religious and it's charitable. Yeah. Maybe they wouldn't, but at the same time, I think churches like to take money, so maybe they did.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We should look that up.
Yeah, true.
Come back to us next week on that one.
Yeah.
So she's kind of working there, isn't she?
Yeah.
And
they say the whole purpose of this school was meant to be a safe place.
Yeah.
For women to achieve their potential.
These young girls, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a high school, so that's a little bit different than the UK, isn't it? The age for high school, is that right?
Oh yeah, we have college, which is 16 to 18.
So are these?
And they leave high school and go to our university.
Right.
Their college, I think, don't they?
So what's the age of these girls in here?
I think they're like 15, 16, 17.
Right.
That sort of age.
So they're still young. They're still young teens, yeah. But there is a couple of priests working there.
Yeah.
Nuns are working there as teachers, but there's a few priests. And there's a few notable ones.
There are. And these students, so like in a Catholic church, you can go to confession with the priest, where you sit in the little box and tell him how much bad things you've done, and he'll apparently absolve you.
Yeah.
Like
apparently.
So students would have that opportunity at Keough School. I think they had a church attached, maybe. I'm not 100%.
Well,
that's something
they
we'll
must have done.
Yeah.
They must have had what is it? You know all the religious lingo. What is it? A chapel?
A chapel, yeah.
You know,
and often they have like a big building as well, don't they?
Why couldn't I remember the word chapel just then?
Yeah.
Seems like the most obvious one.
Yeah. So they can go and confess. So there's priests. There's one called Father Magnus, who's quite notable in the school. And then Father Maskell, who's kind of the main guy. And his role is kind of to be the priest, but also the counselor.
Yeah.
So he's got a psychotherapy degree.
So, yeah, I've got this down. He had a master's degree in school psychology from Townsend State University, but he also had a certificate of advanced study in counselling from Johns Hopkins University. So he worked as the counsellor and school chaplain. What is a school chaplain? I was wondering what this was. I feel like you might know.
Yeah, it's like a priest or religious person who works in a school.
Oh, it's just that?
Yeah.
Because I thought he was... I got confused because it was noted as that was his role within the school, but I thought, there's all these priests here, so aren't they?
Yeah.
What makes his role different?
But I guess if you are a priest in whatever denomination,
so they're all school chaplain.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
My school was a Church of England one, and we had a chaplain.
Right. Okay.
And they just
the religious
take
body.
The religious things.
Yeah.
As we didn't have any other. The teachers were just teachers.
Right. There wasn't another.
So he'd take all the religious.
So presumably all the
ceremonies.
priests in this school are school chaplains, technically.
Yeah, because I guess the context is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because everyone's.
Because that's what I was like, oh, maybe this is a particularly different
Yeah.
role. But okay.
But as
fair.
well, it probably in some contexts might be more counselor crossover as well. So like you might go to the school chaplain if there's no counselor,
right,
or there's no like support in that way. And so because he's a psychotherapist anyway,
no, fair.
he kind of naturally fit that. But I think he is also taking confessions as well.
Yes,
because all priests can do that.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And I think in the Catholic Church, the belief is that the priests are the ones who can absolve you from your sin.
Yeah.
So they think that actually they're doing something between you and God to make it okay again.
They're the person between the middleman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And by all accounts, everyone kind of thinks that he's an okay guy at face value.
Yeah.
He seems normal. He's noted that he's quite charismatic. People said at the time that he seemed like he was likable.
Yeah.
Which is
often characteristic.
Yeah. And he would do, so I've written down, he would do the services. What I mean by that is the services of church. Because a couple of students said, oh yeah, we used to go and he'd baptize children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do everything priests,
so they do the masses and all that kind of stuff. And he would sometimes drive some of the older kids home.
Yeah.
Take them to appointments.
Yeah. Yeah. And he'd
friendly priest.
Yeah.
A little too friendly.
And he'd have favorites and stuff. It seems like there was one, he worked in a school before this, and there was one boy who he sort of took under his wing type thing, and he would hang out with him in his office and be able to skip lessons and get all privileges.
And you all know where we're going with this.
Yeah.
Because the truth of it is he was an absolute monster.
Yeah.
And was calling these students into his office for these counselling sessions, often drug them.
Yeah.
And then sexually assault them.
Yeah. And because he had that context of listening to them confess things which for them are for anyone would be really deep. Well, they're coming in with their deepest, darkest things and saying, this is what's happened.
Yeah.
And so some of them would come in with stories about what people have done in their childhood to them.
What trauma they've been through.
What trauma they've been through.
Yeah.
And he'd often single them out as the people he is then going to abuse, which is just
finding
horrific.
Who is most vulnerable.
Yeah. And he says that he told some of these girls, oh, it'll take me a while to reach a decision on whether God would forgive you. And, the idea is that there's this all forgiving God.
Yeah.
He's meant to be a representative of, but he's kind of abusing his trust from these people who think he's some sort of higher power figure.
It's just disgusting, isn't it? I did write down somewhere actually what they would say, because they use certain terms, didn't they?
Oh, like the Holy Spirit working through their actions and stuff.
Yeah, and just things like, oh yeah, here we go. These children were forced using religious coercion, such as, this is God's will. God would not mind you doing this. If you do this, you'll be closer to God. Just things like that.
Even the parents would be telling them they'd have grown up believing that priests are
yeah, they're meant to be good people.
Yeah.
They're meant to be people you can trust.
Yeah.
They're in a position of power that's meant to be a safe environment, isn't it?
And I think within the Catholic Church, the Pope is supposed to be, he's not human anymore. He is
a
literal
he's a god.
Not a god, but he's sort of transcended that to become some sort of between God and man.
Well, he's lucky, isn't he?
So Catholics within Christianity, it's probably the one where they see priests with the most power and the most authority, whereas there's other denominations where it's just a person.
Yeah. So they really have got such a position of power here.
Yeah. And
they said this, didn't they? I saw it, that he can call anyone to their office at any time.
Yeah.
He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
And these girls and boys in other places, because it's not just at this. We found out it's not just at this school. This school is just obviously where it's related to Cathy, Sister Cathy, but he's working everywhere. This double life, and there's just no chance of escaping.
No,
because of their children, and they're not allowed to go and tell the parents. He's got like threats and stuff, doesn't he? Some of it was like, oh, if you go and tell your parents. So with the boy, there was a boy that said, oh, he threatened castration.
Yeah.
Others were like, oh, you'll go to hell. One student said, oh, he told me that my parents will lose their job and I'll be sent to a foster home.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
And because he works in a school, but he also is the chaplain within the police force. Yeah. Within army bases. Mm-hmm. He's got all these friends who are politicians.
Here. Maryland State Police, Baltimore County Police Department, Maryland National Guard, Air National Guard, and that was where he was Lieutenant Colonel. Is that right? Colonel?
Oh, Colonel.
Colonel. Here we are again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got
very
ties in everywhere.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah. And so he's got access to a lot of high-powered people as well.
Yes, because this is where it leads to. And it's basically, he starts a trafficking ring.
Yeah.
Essentially, for these girls. Because he does a lot of it, doesn't he, in this office at this school. Because when you look on the map of the school, his office is like really to like the right side of the school, like right at the end.
Away from all the other adults.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has a door within the office that leads to outside of the school. So he's got basically quite an easy access to sneak people in, sneak people out. And then alongside that, you said, didn't you? Like they were drugging people, they were drugging the children. Because it wasn't just him. Father Magnus is another one that's in on it, we found out.
Who also works in the school.
Who also works with this Father Maskell. But they were like drugging them. And do you say they were like hypnotizing them?
Yeah, some of them say he practiced hypnotherapy, and so because a lot of the victims didn't have memories of these things happening until later in their life, and obviously that could be because of trauma, but also because of.
I mean, if you're getting drugged, that's already probably going to alter you anyway.
Yeah.
But then, if you're young, I mean, like we said, these are like 15, 16-year-olds, and this kind of horrificness is happening, and you're not allowed to go and tell anyone because otherwise you're going to go to hell. Yeah. And whatever other fears you've been.
And they've made you believe that they're telling the truth.
Yeah.
You are a problem.
You've been fully brainwashed that these people are the best people around, that they have fully got your interests at heart. It's just messed up. I feel like your brain is just going to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And just shut that out.
Yeah.
Until you're older, and then you think, oh, wait a second, let's revisit some of those thoughts. That's not right.
Yeah. I think I wrote down how many, something like 3 to 5% will come forward years later of victims.
Of these particular victims or just victims in general?
That was general, I think.
Right, okay, yeah.
But 3 to 5%.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
So it's just horrible. So it's suspected that he's got like police members coming in.
Yeah.
Other priests.
Yeah.
Some people, just general public people,
Politicians.
Yeah. People within these different, like National Guard, Air National Guard, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And obviously as time goes on, these girls, like they're getting not just emotionally and physically, I don't know, you can see that they're starting to act differently. And the nuns start picking up on that, the teachers.
Yeah.
And Sister Cathy is one of those nuns, isn't it?
Yeah.
She kind of noticed, and she actually goes to a girl, doesn't she? And she asks outright, like, are the priests hurting you?
Yes.
And the girl's like, I could only nod.
Yeah.
And she responds, I'm going to take care of this. And this is just basically just 7 months before she goes missing.
Yeah, yeah. I've got that one girl says to Cathy, Maskell isn't very religious.
Right.
He gets physical in his office.
Right. So there's people coming forward.
Yeah. And in the months leading up as well, she's covering for some of these girls when Maskell calls them into his office.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, they had to go home.
Yeah. She's picking up. I mean, she's a smart cookie.
Yeah.
Isn't she? So she's picking up, something's not going right here. And as we get more into it, obviously the system is against these victims getting out. So I'm presuming, as smart as Sister Catherine is, she must have realised this is going to be a tricky web to untangle because there's so much going to go against me if I try.
Because the other thing, in 1967, 2 years before Sister Cathy was murdered, there was an allegation of abuse made against Maskell to the archdiocese he worked for. Yeah. So they knew. Yeah. All they did was move him from where he was working in one school to Keough. Right. So they told the archdiocese, this priest is abusing my child. Yep. And they've just that's all they've done. They've moved him to another school.
I have more on that at the end.
Yeah.
Because I've got reports.
Yeah.
And they've done a lot of investigations. So we'll come back to it. But yeah, it's just horrific.
Yeah.
And she really wants to help these girls. Because that's her passion. That's why she's going into education. She wants to help. She's just compassionate, kind, Cathy. Yeah. She wants to help. So timeline. Where do you start with this?
Well, there's the 1967 move of Father Maskell from one school. He gets moved to Keough.
Yeah.
And then I've got nothing until the year of Cathy's murder.
Yeah. And what's the first thing you've got that year?
So the first thing, as the summer term ends in 1969, she tells these victims, I'm going to sort it.
I'm going to sort this out and take care of this.
So Cathy is fully onto what's happening with Maskell and the abuse. Yeah. And she says to these students, I'm going to sort it over summer. They go away. Mm-hmm. When they come back to school for term one of the 1969 to 70 school year, she's not there anymore.
Right. And this is where she's moved to the public school. She's moved in to the apartment with Sister Russell.
Yes. Yeah.
And she starts teaching at the outreach at the public school. And they say it's because she's taking a sabbatical.
Yeah.
Now, what really happened, we don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then the next thing I have is the day before.
Oh, okay. What have you got the day before?
So, yeah. So the day before her murder, this is an unknown anonymous student is round at her house talking about the abuse.
Yes. Just on that, I did read that when she moved the school, she made sure that the students knew she still had an open space for them to come and talk to her and express what they were going through. So that's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she's at her house.
She's at the
apartment. Yeah.
Is it Carriage? It's like Carriage Apartments or something. Yeah. Yeah. Where she lives with Sister Russell. Yeah.
Yeah. And this anonymous student, she's there with her boyfriend. And as they're there speaking to Sister Cathy, Maskell and Magnus storm into the apartment.
Right.
And it said that Magnus looked just dumb. Maskell was furious though. And so Cathy sends the students out the apartment. We don't know what happens after that.
Yeah.
But the next day, when they're in his office, Maskell calls some of the students he knows that have been talking to Cathy and stuff. And he threatens to kill the students and their families if they say anything about what's been going on.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that bit.
And that's
because they said on the one that I've watched a couple of different ones to you, I think, and they were saying, when he goes into this apartment, it's clear that he knows. Yeah. He knows that they're talking.
Yeah.
He knows.
All of this. Yeah. And so Cathy, there's another reverend in the story. He's not an abuser. He's called Father Keough.
Yeah.
And so they've got a good friendship. Father Keough wants to take that further. Cathy has said no.
She just wants to keep it as friends, yeah.
But she has planned to meet him on November the 8th to discuss something serious.
Right.
And we don't know whether she was going to get him in on this or...
Yeah, can you help me out?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So there's all these things going on around her and it's clear that Maskell knows.
Yeah. So that's the day
before.
when he calls the kids into the office, is that the morning of November 7th?
Yes. Yeah.
7th of November.
Yeah.
So then it's that evening.
Yeah.
Where things really...
This is what, yeah.
I've got it's around 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And that's when Cathy, Sister Cathy, leaves the apartment to go out to run some errands. And she says that she's going to go cash a paycheck. She wants to pop to the shop and get a gift for her sister's engagement. And just go shopping, basically.
Yeah.
So she leaves. 8 p.m., she's seen at Edmondson Village Shopping Centre, where she stops at the giant food store and a bank nearby, and she cashes that check successfully. I think the camera's shaking. Sorry, that's my dog.
That's
itching.
Also note the banks are open in the evening.
I know. That'd be helpful.
That'd be helpful.
At 8:30 p.m., witnesses later on say that they've noticed her car. Oh, sorry. Where have they noticed it? Witnesses?
I've got it in a parking lot outside her apartment.
Yeah. They noticed that she was in her car as if she was waiting for someone.
Yeah.
So witnesses say that they've seen her about 8:30 at that time.
Yeah.
Later that evening, I've got a student named Joyce Maliki reported seeing someone who resembled Sister Cathy driving near the shopping centre. Have you got that?
No.
Okay. And then, obviously, it's approaching midnight. Cathy's still not returned home.
Yeah.
So Sister Russell becomes quite concerned.
Yeah.
And she calls up her friends.
Keough.
One is Reverend Gerard Keough, and the other one is Brother Peter McCain. And they come round to the apartment and they think, yeah, this is suspicious.
Yeah.
And they phone the police just before 1 a.m. But then after the police go, they go for a short walk outside, and there they find Cathy's green 1969 Ford Maverick car.
Yeah.
About a block away.
Parked very...
It's in a no parking zone, so it's illegally parked. And if you actually look at the picture, it's like halfway onto the pavement, isn't it? But the back end is basically stuck into the road.
Yeah.
Quite haphazardly. So it's just really weirdly thrown. Why is it a block away? No one even knows. Some of the neighbours to that location said it had been parked out there since about 10:30.
Right.
Yeah. And inside, there's bakery buns. So presumably she has gone to the shop and bought the bakery stuff.
Yeah.
The purse is inside, twigs and branches, including a twig that's stuck onto the indicator stick.
Yeah.
Muddy wheels, but there's no sign of struggle. But the car's unlocked. Keys aren't there. And so this was kind of like the red flag to Sister Russell.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Something was going on.
Something wasn't right. So they start searching, don't they?
Yeah.
And it's because of the twigs and the branches that they kind of presume that maybe she had gone to a wooded area.
Yeah.
So it's 35 police officers and dog teams, along with fellow nuns, friends and family, search local areas that are, just generally that parameter, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they just find nothing.
Yeah.
Just no signs. And it's just, they've said there's no ransom note, there's no clear suspects, no sign of where she went. So they basically just head to a dead end.
Yeah. She's just a missing person still at this point, isn't it?
Yeah. They don't go any further. But then on the 11th of November, a 20-year-old Joyce Maliki goes missing.
Yeah.
And the reason that they bring this up is because the unusual similarities that her car was also found abandoned in an unusual place.
Yeah, really close by, wasn't it?
Yeah, and she was also Catholic.
Yeah.
Similar kind of family vibe going on there. Her body was found 2 days later, though. She was face down in a river, hands tied behind her back. She had been bludgeoned, stabbed in the throat, then strangled to death. There was no evidence that her and Sister Cathy had ever met or would know each other, there wasn't really any evidence that they tied together at all, except for they both knew Father Maskell.
Yeah.
So that's the little
key.
Yeah. So then what have you got next? The discovery.
Yeah, that's the next thing.
Go on then.
Because they're kind of still, she's just a missing person.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you kind of know, don't you, after a while?
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got January the 3rd, 1970.
Yeah.
So how many months is that? That's only like 2 months later.
Yeah.
They find her body on a garbage dump.
It's like an unofficial garbage dump.
Yeah, just like where locals will tip
Is it
stuff.
like, is it just like fly tipping basically?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like a unofficial, official.
Where people just go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And so they find her skull's being caved in.
Yeah.
From some sort of blunt force trauma. She was lying on her back 20 yards from the road.
Yeah.
Purse alongside her. And the body condition indicated she'd been there for a while.
Right.
But they do believe she'd been dumped there from another location.
Yeah, because it said on one of the ones I was watching, exactly where a body is, you can't get a car there.
Yeah.
So they did think maybe she walked there.
Yeah.
Because there's no signs of struggle in the car. Like, that was similar to that Patrick and, what was it? No, sorry, not Patrick.
Patrice.
Shane and Sally.
Oh, yeah.
When their car was found and there was no signs of struggle. And obviously we just kind of assumed that they just got up and got out.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what they were they hinted here that perhaps maybe she knew who she was getting out with. That's why she's willingly gotten out. But she could have also just been carried.
Yeah.
The body could have just been carried.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. And I guess we can come to suspects later because there are some theories that it could have been a couple of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But she's died because of this blow to the head and they think her body's been moved.
Yeah. There was some evidence they said as well that she might have been asphyxiated.
Yeah.
And the way that her clothes were suggested there might have been sexual assault as well.
Yeah.
But they couldn't because of how long she's been there decomposing. Yeah, it couldn't be fully confirmed. So they didn't actually have the exact time and cause of death. And so this medical guy we were talking about earlier who's comes across in loads of cases, he says there were maggots in her mouth. Yes.
Which is key.
Yes.
Because the police say there couldn't have been maggots due to the winter. But he says there was maggots in her mouth.
It was in her skull and in, what was it?
Oh, the
trachea?
Yeah.
My sister right now will be screaming at me.
Yeah. That bit.
Phone in now.
We should have a phone in episode once. Yeah. So there are, and then there's some women who started like a group for justice for Sister Cathy and the victims. And so they looked into the weather around that time. And there was a bit where it was getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And so like it could have.
Yeah. But it's unsolved at this point.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
And it basically is a closed, unsolved case. It's just filed away, isn't it?
Yeah, they just go, we have no idea.
Yeah. Do you have anything until like decades later or?
I have, the next one is 1992.
Yeah. The only thing I've got before then is Magnus, one of the priests who was working alongside Maskell and Keough. He dies in 1988.
Right, okay.
And then 1992. But Maskell's still an active priest working in the church.
He's still working
at
Keough at this point. Yeah.
But Magnus is dead.
Yeah. And so in 1992, 40-year-old woman comes forward and she is a student who went to Keough and she directly calls out Father Maskell as a paedophile.
Yeah.
And a sexual predator.
Yeah.
Her name is Jean Weiner.
Nice.
I
don't know, to be fair. It's one of those words, isn't it? It's like, oh God. And she was known as Jane Doe at the time, wasn't she? Because she was anonymous. Yeah.
But she had been silenced. She said that she had been silenced 20 years prior because she said that she'd kind of figured out that Sister Cathy was trying to help them.
Yeah.
And she wanted to go and when she disappeared, she kind of she wanted to go and like report it, but apparently Maskell took her and threatened her basically, and she said that she was driven to Sister Cathy's decomposing body by Maskell. And it's really grim, the story, like, because she said that this corresponds with the maggots.
Yeah.
Because she said that she's like on her hands and knees and there's maggots on her face and stuff, and she's like trying to get them off. And she's like, please help me, like, just really panicked.
And she goes to the police. In the 90s, she tells that to the police, doesn't she?
Right. Okay, I didn't have that bit.
Yeah, and they tell her because of the winter, it would be impossible for maggots.
Right. That's how that links up.
Yeah.
But while she's there looking at this dead body, he says, and the quote is, "You see what happens when you say bad things about people."
Yeah.
So that silences her, and she doesn't speak about it.
Yeah.
Until she's 42. So
yeah.
This is a while later.
And she says that a lot of it, she didn't remember a lot of the abuse.
Yeah. And
until these years later.
But this is it, like, if she was drugged, if she was hypnotized, as they say.
Yeah.
And also just
it's
your brain.
Just, literally just protecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she kind of comes forward, in 1992 and starts trying to get things moving. I do have written down that apparently there were around this time, there were 6 different deaths that they all kind of feel were tied.
Right. In the 69s.
Yeah. Around that period.
Yeah.
A little bit out, obviously. But they all of them, all 6, had ties to churches where Maskell worked.
I bet they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've not got the list of who they are. And I'm not going to find it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And Jean goes to the church priest about it first.
Right.
She didn't go to the police.
Is this back in the day?
In the 90s, 92.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So she's remembering.
Yeah, what's happened.
These things happening. She goes to her priest about it, who takes her to the archdiocese. And so they initially seem to take it really seriously. Yeah. They say, "Oh, we'll figure this out." Really, they use their lawyers for her and for Father Maskell. At first, he's representing both parties.
Oh.
And so, because of the allegations, they send Maskell to an institute of it's like a rehab place.
Yeah, it's I've got this written down. It's like a religious psychiatric hospital.
Yeah. And they don't say why to the hospital he's there. And so they ask Maskell, the hospital, and he says, "I'm here because I'm a sexual abuser towards girls." He says that. And so this institute call the archdiocese and say, "We need to know why you're sending people, because this is unacceptable, just sending people for recovery and expecting us to never find out that actually
what's actually
they're paedophiles." And after they have that call with the church, they stop sending priests.
Oh, right. To that particular one.
Yeah. So after they've been called out, why are you sending people, expecting that to be not known by anyone?
Yeah.
They just stop sending people there. And then they start to drag their feet as well with the legal stuff with Jean as well. And so eventually she gets her own legal team and steps away from the church.
Yeah.
And these guys seem like actual good people.
Help,
who actually want to help. Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently a year's all you need to be cured of being a pedo.
Yeah.
Because he's released.
Yeah.
A year later. He goes into the psychiatric hospital in 92. 93, he's released and he goes to work in another church.
Yeah.
But then obviously more allegations come out in that time.
Yeah.
In 1994, he is what they say prohibited from the ministry.
Yeah, but still not arrested.
No. And I think we've found out he just moves to Ireland.
Yeah. It's so stupid. And because I think I've got around 40 to 50 people came forward with stories of abuse from Father Maskell.
But at least,
Yeah, at least.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
39 victims at least.
Yeah.
So it's above that.
But because there was no evidence other than witness statements, the state attorney says we can't.
Which, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If you've got at least, let's say, these confirmed 39, is that not enough evidence? It's
pretty clear that this guy, and also there's the mother who had gone in 67 and told the church that he's a paedophile.
Yeah.
All they'd done is move him. And
the one before he moved to Keough.
Before, yeah.
The original. And that was a boy, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And what's weird about that, when Jean comes forward with her things, the church are like, we need someone to corroborate this.
Yeah.
We need another person saying this has happened or we can't do anything.
Yeah.
But they've already had this boy come forward years before. Yeah. And they said that never happened.
Yeah.
So it's all this kind of like thread of they're just dragging their feet, pretending things don't happen. Oh, we'll send him to this institute for a year to hope that it goes away.
Let's look at suspects.
Yeah.
I know we're on Father Maskell.
Yeah.
But do you want to start with? Should we start with? I've got Jerry Keough.
Keough. Oh, we can start with Keough. It's good.
Because he's like an initial person of interest, but he's kind of thrown out, isn't he?
Yeah, he was her very close friend. He asked her to marry him.
So yeah, he asked Cathy to marry him before she left her position in Keough, and she said no. Yeah,
she said they were called to God, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which, fair.
And then just before her disappearance, when she's moved out and all this stuff, he kind of asks again when he offers to like leave his position in the church for her.
Yes, yeah.
And obviously, that was still a no.
Yeah.
And the police find this suspicious, obviously, because, I mean, when you look at murder and crime, it's usually, I mean, it's quite common, isn't it? But it's acts of love.
Yeah.
Can turn into rage.
And they jilted.
Yeah.
Not boyfriend.
So they do investigate him, but he has an alibi.
Yeah.
He's at the cinema or something.
He's at the cinema and then he goes to dinner with this Peter McKeon. Father McKeon.
And that's obviously it's the night of when she goes missing.
Yeah.
And then they turn up together at the apartment when Sister Russell is concerned. But what's interesting, so he has his alibi, but investigators weren't fully like convinced about him, and they wanted to investigate further, but the church just stopped it.
Yeah.
They just stopped the investigation straight away.
And that, again, that's a theme, not just in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, sorry, just thinking about it, if we're looking at him as a suspect, which we are, what is suspicious as well is the fact that he discovers the car.
Yeah.
On the walk outside. Did he just lead them to where exactly where it is? I don't think it was him.
No.
By the way.
I
don't.
He does conveniently find it, but in the picture of the car, you can see Cathy's apartment.
Oh, right. Well, I thought they said it was like a block away.
I don't know how big a block is. But like,
it's not far.
They like point
it's not far.
Literally, yeah.
Okay.
So I think.
So
I don't think
even if you're just going on a little walk, you're probably going to run into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's kind of like passed up basically because the church just tell them to stop investigating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently that's
so that's it. He's
okay
out.
Answer.
He's fine.
Yeah.
So then, who else do you have?
I've got one that Jean mentions is Brother Bob.
Oh, right. I'd not got Brother Bob.
And so in her process of remembering what's happened, she's remembered there was this priest, she thinks, who Father Maskell would bring in to allow to abuse her. And he goes too far sometimes. She would say even Maskell would sometimes have to step in and stop him. But she has a memory. I'm going to read this just so I get it right. She can't picture his face or remember who he is, but she has a memory that he has told her that he has killed her. That he has killed Cathy? Yeah.
Oh, right.
So Jane Doe says he admitted to doing it.
Right.
But she can't picture who he is. And because there were so many people from society coming in, it could have been that person said that.
Yeah.
And she kind of says he admits it because he wants to show her that she shouldn't say anything. So it's just adding to that trauma. But he could be anyone.
Yeah.
It could even be that he's not a priest.
I can believe this because I mean, overall, I don't think it is. I mean, obviously one person committed it, but I think the blame is on this whole entire system.
Yeah.
And I mean, this guy, Maskell, Father Maskell, if he's setting up this massive sex trafficking ring and they're all in each other's pockets trying to look after each other and cover it up.
Yeah.
I can fully believe that it could have been, oh, Bob, would you take care of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that happening.
And what I find interesting, the case is reopened with new investigators. I think, I can't remember how the police work. There's like the county, maybe like the police force of that, and then the city police, something like that, or the city legal system.
Yeah.
So this new team, there's an interview with this guy, and they bring up a letter that Cathy's sister got from Cathy,
right?
In her handwriting,
right?
But it was mailed after she died, and so she never opened it. Her dad says we need to hand this to the police. An ununiformed officer takes it, and that's the last to hear of it. They try and get it back, and no one can find it. So this guy hears about this letter, and he goes off, literally breaks his interview,
right?
Gets his team are there in the background, and he's like, this hasn't been logged in the evidence that was originally collected,
right?
So they get a list of all the evidence that the city had taken, and he's like, it's not there. And he seemed, I think the good thing for now, he seemed genuinely like something's up here. So I think this one might actually get an answer. But I reckon that it'll be a lot of people will be like involved.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a whole ring here going on. Because there was a part as well where people were investigating, and where was it? I think there was someone in the police force who's actually genuinely a good person and wants to try and help, and he's trying to investigate. And he is just stopped at so many points by the church and people in the police. Yeah. And there's a quote that he's like, they said they were protecting someone higher up. Yeah. So there's so much going on. Yeah. So many people involved.
We know police officers were visiting the school. We know that his brother was a police officer. Yeah. He's a chaplain for the police. Yeah. For the army. And all of it. The politicians. He's a chaplain everywhere. Yeah. 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 So there's going to be dirt everywhere, isn't there? Yeah. So that was Father Bob. Yeah. Who we don't know who is. No. But likely that he's just one of this network who knows who did it. Rather than perhaps the guy who actually...
We've said this before, didn't we? Because we said this about again, going back to the Shane and Sally. That was the one with the demonic cult ring. And we didn't know exactly who had shot both of them in the head. Yeah. And there was a suspect, wasn't there? And I remember us saying at that point, we don't know if he's done it or if he knows who's in the group. But this is the thing about like the cult kind of thing. It's that if one goes down, you all go down. Yeah. And it's really funny. We're watching that Cobra Kai show, and have you seen it? It's like it's like Karate Kid. Yeah. But it's following the other dojo kind of thing. Oh, and they're all like brainwashed into this like way of the fist is what they call it. And one of them attacks the other dojo, and they're all trying to figure out who it is. And the evil sensei is like, it was all of you. If one of you's done it, you've all done it. Yeah. That's how we work in this dojo. And it's that kind of like brainwashing mentality of we all go down. We're all in this together. Yeah. we take the fall for each of us kind
Yeah.
of thing. And I get that vibe from this. So yeah, it was Father Bob. It was also Father Maskell. It was also this. It was everyone because we're all this together. It's that kind of thing.
Literally. And if Maskell hired someone to do it, for example, for me, the person who pulled the trigger or struck the blow is less guilty as a hired person than Maskell.
Yeah. It's
that's
like how I feel. It's
people are desperate for money. And yes, they're guilty of murder, but Maskell is more guilty.
Definitely. Oh.
Because he's planned it.
He's horrific.
Yeah.
With everything he's done. Have you got other suspects down?
I've got 2 others.
Oh, go on. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, go on.
And so this kind of links to, for me anyway, Maskell potentially hiring people to do it.
Cool.
So I've got 2, and one's Edgar Davison.
Okay.
The other's Bill Schmidt, and they're separate people. They don't know each other.
Mm-hmm.
But both stories,
right?
They have a niece who comes forward saying, I think my uncle's done it.
Oh.
Individually. They don't know each other.
But
so they both come forward, and the stories are slightly different, but in both stories...
The nieces come forward?
The nieces. Both times it's a niece, yeah.
Oh.
And in both stories, the wife of each of these individuals has said that on that night, this man's come home, each individual man, both covered in blood. And they've said that, why are you like this? And one said, I had a nosebleed at work. The other said, I've been in a bar fight. And his wife at the time said, I knew that wasn't true because he had no bruising on him from injuries. He had no bruising on his fists from fighting. It was as that blood had got on him from something without having a fight.
Okay.
And so they come home. Edgar Davidson comes home covered in blood, he said, from a nosebleed. When the news came on about Sister Cathy, he makes a statement about how by the time they find her body, she'll be covered in snow. And this was when she was missing, not dead.
And it is. That is how they found it.
Exactly.
She's like in a snowy bank, isn't she?
Yeah. And his wife also says he buys new tyres after the death, which it was unlike him. And she says she thinks it's to change the tread.
Right.
So the tread's going to whatever scene, just in case they follow some tracks. His car won't match. And then the other thing, so this guy, Edgar Davidson, he would operate near Cathy's apartment at a school nearby, trying to pick up young girls.
Lovely.
Yeah. So he's another.
Great.
Yeah.
So he's in on it, probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
And then this other guy, Bill Schmidt.
Yeah.
He lived in an apartment across the hall from Sister Cathy.
Oh, in the same building?
In the same building.
Oh.
In that picture of the car, his apartment's like there. You can literally see it. You can see his front door. They say 10 steps away from her doorway. But both of these men, it seems, in my opinion, that perhaps these have been the guys who've been hired to do it. Because one of them, it was Bill Schmidt. He has a brother, Ronald.
Right.
And Ronald makes a comment to his family about why he started drinking. After Sister Cathy's death, his personality switched. He started drinking. And he says it's because we killed someone and hid her behind the shop. Which
it is.
Yeah.
Like when you look on the map, you can see the,
And literally on the map, here's their shop. Here's where her body was.
Yeah.
Here's the house where Bill lived.
Yeah.
And so it's just real. And then as well, this Bill guy, he becomes, again, after her death, really obsessed and like personality changes. And he becomes obsessed with the woman in the attic. And when his sister-in-law goes to look at this, because he's really down, and she goes into the attic and there's a mannequin with a nun's habit on.
No. Oh, no.
And he just
that's not good.
He takes his own life in the end, but before that, he calls his sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And he says, he's feeling guilty, can't live with this thing, doesn't say what. But she then later is saying, I'm pretty sure he was involved.
So is he ever questioned by the police or anything?
Bill Schmidt dies.
Before any of it? When does he die?
He,
roughly.
At the age of 42. So it must be before all this starts. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it seems he had a lot more going on in his life in the context of the time. They think he was gay.
Okay.
And his family disapproved of that.
Right. Okay.
Which in the context of like
that time
60s to 80s, probably horrific.
Yeah.
But Edgar's alive. He's still alive.
Okay.
But for me, when you see interviews with him, his mind doesn't seem to be all there.
Oh, okay.
So they're asking him questions and he'll just be saying, no, that means nothing to me. I don't know. Right. And at first I'm thinking, oh, it's because he's hiding something. But then they'll ask him other questions
and it's still
about things that he clearly would know.
Yeah.
Like not about this. It's just like
just random.
Yeah.
Everyday questions. And it's still.
Yeah. I just think he seems a bit confused. But I wonder.
That lines up a lot though, all of that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because as well, Bill Schmidt, the other guy, his brother Ronald, who's the sister-in-law, her husband, he's come home with blood as well. Oh. So there's these guys who've like seem to have come home covered in blood the night after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for me, it's like, well, are these the guys that Maskell
or the organisation
have hired to move the body? Has this brother Bob killed her?
I'd be interested to know what their careers were.
Yeah, well, the family business for the Schmidts was like a shop.
Okay.
Which was in front of.
So this is the shop.
Yeah.
Hidden behind the shop. Okay.
Yeah.
Was anyone like connected to the police?
No, these guys are like, I don't think Edgar Davidson was working at the time.
Right, okay.
He seems like he's a bit of he's a dick.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, not nice people. Not nice to his wife. As far as I can tell, if I'm wrong, sorry, but it seems like.
Yeah, not good.
He also, Edgar, he calls into a TV show saying he knows where Cathy's rosary is.
Okay, as you do.
Yeah, so there's all these things pointing to like
innocent.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay.
But
that's not good.
They don't seem to have any reason for murdering her.
Other than being hired.
Other than being hired to maybe move her. And there's this brother Bob character.
Maybe moved.
Yeah. Because I can't remember, there was something maybe Jean said about brother Bob. He said he accidentally killed her. She said she was going to go to the police. He accidentally killed her type thing. So maybe that's happened. And they've gone to like this group and gone, what do we do now? Let's hire these guys.
There's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of these things really key together and seem the most plausible. Obviously, Father Maskell is just the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any comeuppance. Obviously, he gets sent to that psychiatric hospital, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He gets released and then eventually he gets sacked, moves to Ireland.
Well, he resigns.
Well, it says he was prohibited from the ministry.
Oh, was it? Is that why he resigned?
In 1994.
Right.
But I'm going to go into this in a shortly. They have keywords to cover it up.
Yeah.
So they would say something like, oh, he's resigned. But that's because they don't really tell you what's happened.
Yeah.
But he goes to Ireland and obviously he gets a lot of allegations against him.
Yeah.
But he just ends up dying in 2001 from a stroke. And he's just maintains his innocence.
He gets away with it.
Until the very end. He does get away with it. What is frustrating is following the death, when they reopen the case and stuff like that, the investigators get granted for his body to be exhumed for DNA testing in 2017.
Right.
But his DNA does not match the crime scene.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Yeah. If he hired.
He's not the sort of guy who would get his hands dirty, is he?
No, he'd get someone else to sort it out.
Yeah.
Especially if he's got all these people everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
And if he does know where, as the Jane Doe claims, taking him to the body.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Didn't just stumble upon the body, did he?
No.
He must have known where it was.
Yeah. And I can't see any reason for her to be lying.
No.
Like, there's no reason for her to be making this story.
Yeah, there's a whole
gain.
The Catholic Church are trying to build this narrative. I think when they were bringing Maskell to trial, or trying to, their whole thing was these resurgent memories aren't trustworthy. It's therapists putting it in your head. But it's like, she didn't go for therapy. She just like had some quiet time and started remembering things. Like, and 50 women aren't just having like,
no, random little thoughts.
Yeah.
Like the memories.
And if 50 is 3 to 5% of them.
It's bad. Well, so I found a couple of reports that came out about this stuff. So in 2018, a Pennsylvania grand jury report found that more than 300 Roman Catholic priests sexually abused over 1,000 child victims over a period of 70 years. Which is just insane. Obviously, Pennsylvania is a different state. It borders to Maryland. But the details investigators state are so accurate to that of the Archdiocese of Baltimore.
Oh, is that just in Pennsylvania, those? Oh my God. That's one state is 3.
Well, I think it does kind of hint towards the Archdiocese of Baltimore.
Right. Oh, is that in Pennsylvania?
I thought it was in Maryland.
Oh, I literally don't know.
Quick Google. But either way, that is just horrific. And this is, it was a Pennsylvania grand jury report the investigators found. So they were just looking into the Catholic Church and these allegations and stuff like that.
Right.
But basically in this report, these investigators have kind of like looked up these different, what was it called? I've got it here. Right, they looked through, I don't know how you say this word, diocesan
files.
Which are basically, for anyone who doesn't know, because I didn't know, various administrative and historical records, including confidential clergy files and historical parish registers.
Right.
So they've been looking up this, and as they're going through it, they start seeing similarities of what the church is doing to cover things up. And they actually pin it down to 7 strategies that the church are using routinely. So an article basically put it as, it's like the playbook for concealing the truth that the church would use. So number 1 was like use euphemisms such as inappropriate contact and boundary issues.
Yeah.
Instead of other words, like sexual assault and stuff, so that it doesn't flag up as much.
Yeah.
Secondly, don't conduct genuine investigations with properly trained personnel. Instead, assign fellow clergy members to ask inadequate questions and then credibility determinations about the and then make credibility determinations about the colleagues they live and work with.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thirdly, for an appearance of integrity, send priests for evaluations at church-run psychiatric treatment centres.
Yeah.
Allow these experts to diagnose whether the priest was a paedophile based largely on the priest's self-reports.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether they've actually done something with the child. Fourth, if a priest has to be removed, don't say why. Tell his parishioners, all right, yeah?
Yeah.
That he is on sick leave or serving from nervous exhaustion. Nervous exhaustion.
Yeah. He's a paedophile.
Yeah. I'm struggling from nervous exhaustion. That's just a weird statement.
Yeah.
Or just don't say anything at all. 6, even if a priest is actively sexually assaulting children, keep providing them with housing and living expenses, even though they might be using these resources to facilitate more sexual assaults. And 7, this is 6. If a predator's conduct becomes known to the community, don't remove him from the priesthood to ensure that no more children will be victimized. Instead, transfer him to a new location
All right.
where no one will know he's a child abuser.
Like a school.
Yeah. Sorry, and this is number 7. Don't tell the police. They know that this has always been a crime. It's always going to appear as a crime, but don't treat it that way. Handle it like it's a personnel matter in-house.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
that's what they find in that report, and that's those 7 strategies. They see clear evidence of it, and we've mentioned a lot of those strategies.
Yeah,
already,
all used.
They've all been used originally. Like you said, the altar boy, whose mum comes forward and says, Father Maskell is abusing my child, gets moved to a new location.
Yeah.
They use different terms, don't they? And
yeah, and I don't know why there isn't.
When he goes to the psychiatric hospital.
Yeah.
And they don't tell him why.
Yeah.
It's just,
They're just looking for people to tick boxes.
And this is also why I thought, when she's moved to the new school on sabbatical, I wonder if that's the terminology and it's actually nowhere. I wonder how much it was her choice or not.
I don't think she chose that at all. Yeah. She wouldn't have left those students.
That's what I would have thought.
Yeah. And there should just be one policy. If someone's a paedophile, send them to prison.
Yeah.
Like that should be your whole thing.
Following that, another report comes out in 2023, and this is the Maryland Attorney General's report on child sexual abuse in the Archdiocese of Baltimore. Such a mouthful of a report. This is a 4-year extensive investigation that launched after Cardinal William Keough, who's the former Archbishop of Baltimore, has systematically concealed clergy sexual abuse within the Archdiocese. This is a 456-page report, and it highlights allegations against 156 clergy deacons.
Oh, deacons.
What are they?
There's like different levels.
Right.
That's like quite high up, I guess.
Right. So clergy, deacons, teachers employed by the Archdiocese, to which over 600 children are known to have been abused by.
And who was that guy called?
Cardinal William Keough.
I think this is the guy. He was the level below Cardinal.
Right.
When Jane Doe comes forward.
Okay.
And conveniently, after this all goes away, and he's promoted to Cardinal, which is, I think, the Cardinals are the people who you can get voted to be Pope.
Oh, right.
So in like those films where they're all going into conclave, they're the people. So Cardinal, the next level is Pope.
Yeah, okay.
So conveniently, he's elected to be a Cardinal after, and then this comes forward.
And then this report comes forward. And this is in Maryland. This is about...
Yeah.
Because, 156 names are on this report. Can you guess whose names are on it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's Magnus and Maskell.
They're both on it.
Yeah.
They're both fully on it. And it's just over 600 children.
It's horrible. Yeah. And yeah.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
That clocks as 3 to 5%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't understand how any institution can think they're so above the law that they can hide this, especially when your whole remit is meant to be being loving and helping people.
Yeah.
But the only thing you're doing is protecting your workforce. And like,
I don't know why. This is why I'm so sorry, but I hate religions. Hate churches so much, because all I've seen is just all these churches that just deal in dodgy stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not even like Christianity or Catholicism, but like, what was it? There's one on Mormons at the minute, isn't there? And they've got little girls going into their rooms, and it's just that one, that Keep Sweet, Pray Obey. Have you seen that one on Netflix?
No.
That one, oh my God, that ends up with they've recorded when children have gone into the rooms, and it ends horrifically. Like I couldn't even listen to it.
Yeah.
Because you can just, no. Ugh.
And it's too easy. Ugh. I think the thing about like, it said something about like people not being qualified for jobs. That's what annoys me about religious institutions and organizations,
Yeah.
they employ people based on their passion for the faith.
Yeah.
But they're not qualified to do the jobs they're doing.
Yeah.
And so you get policies, you get people who are letting things slide because they don't know what they're doing.
They're not following it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's easy for a predator to manipulate that because they're usually really bubbly personalities.
But that's it, isn't it? With the predators, across any situation, the predator is usually in a position of power.
Yeah.
Who can manipulate and attack vulnerable people. Yeah. Usually young, vulnerable people. And this is...
and I reckon if you went to a church, if someone went to a church, I reckon within a month, you could be working with the kids in that church.
Probably, yeah.
Because the minute you get in there, like, do you want to serve?
Yeah.
Do you want to join a team? And it's like, oh, I'm passionate about kids and youth.
Yeah.
So come and do some work with the kids and youth.
Yeah.
And I reckon anyone watching this could walk into any church and be working with their kids in a month without any DBS checks.
Do you know what though? I will say, because like I work now for a new institution and it is very faith-led, and they were straight up like, you have to be
checked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are on it. They are on it because they have quite a lot of children coming through the doors for like groups and like art stuff.
Yeah.
And they are very on it of like, oh, there's a lift guy coming in today. He is not allowed to step anywhere near that room.
Right.
So I do think some people are doing it okay.
Yeah. It's the cover-ups that are the issue.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the state of it is now.
No.
We're in 2025, and this report came out in 2023.
Yeah.
And that's following those years.
Yeah.
You know, that's for the past 70 years. So.
And a lot has come out about.
Like people are trying to catch up.
Yeah. Because a lot of different religions, especially during COVID, there was a lot coming out about paedophiles within religion. But, I've got nothing against church or religion.
I do. I will make myself known. But yeah.
But it's a very easy environment to manipulate because people are naturally trusting.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
So what's your theory with this on everything that what do you perceive has happened?
I think this new team hopefully will dig deeper into it and find out that a lot of high up people are part of this. I think it's...
She was fully silenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone heard that she was going to come, potentially this Brother Bob guy, potentially she's known him and spoken to him about it.
Yeah.
He's killed her by accident.
Yeah.
Maybe in a car, he's seen her in the shopping mall. He's hit her and thought, oh shit.
Yeah.
She's passed out.
Right. That's where you lead to.
I think, someone's killed her. Maybe by accident, maybe on purpose.
I don't think it's accident.
Yeah.
I think she's deliberately been silenced.
And then someone's hid the body. Yeah.
I don't think Maskell did it himself.
No.
I don't think Magnus did it himself. I think they are high up on the organising of it.
Yeah.
If not organising it. I think because there were so many corrupt officials coming in and out in various... We've got the police, we've got the army, we've got X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
You know, politicians, all of that. I think there's enough people there that you can orchestrate it. And then with what you've told me about them two guys, it just kind of all fits together.
It all
really,
fits together, yeah. Yeah.
And it's such a shame because she just wanted to help and she was just clearly...
She's what religion should be.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what they sell themselves as. And it's like a few bad people taint everything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in this, it's a lot of bad people.
Yeah.
And a few good people.
And if there are religious leaders listening, then just don't hide paedophiles. It's not hard. Like the amount of churches it's happened in lately.
I know.
And I'm like, it's not the fact that someone... In every organisation in the world, there are criminals who you find out about. The thing to do is just go to the police and say, this person is guilty of this, arrest them.
But this is it. People are just always wanting, there's deals. There's...
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor Sister Cathy.
Yeah. She tried to do the right thing.
Hopefully, like you said, maybe this will come around again and they will have some kind of, I mean, that report is already pretty damning.
Yeah.
All the names, there's 156 people listed and they were all from that time. A lot of them from that school. Like, do you know what I mean? And they've already been outed. So their names are black already.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of them are dead, but
yeah,
which is a shame.
Well, the only thing we can hope for is that institutions learn and
that what they say is true.
Yeah.
Hell does exist.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And Father Magnus
is there.
And Father Maskell
yeah.
are both burning.
Yeah. I think that would be their, after a lifetime of pretending to be representing something which is good for people, ending up there would be good for them.
Yeah.
To learn that actually everything you've done in your life does have consequences, because that's the annoying thing about this. They've died
with no justice.
Yeah.
That's the saddest bit.
Yeah. And hopefully from here, with all these reports and things,
it will get better.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
People will stop hiding paedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a hard one.
Yeah.
But it for us being, sleuth investigators, it is interesting to follow, obviously. And when you see everything coming through, it is interesting. But yeah, it is just absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to all those victims.
Yeah.
Ugh. There you go. Sister Cathy.
Yeah, sad. Well.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little post check-in.
Yeah.
So.
That was Sister Cathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week will be a little bit easier.
As light as murder can be.
I feel like murder is lighter than this.
It is.
I know this is murder, but I feel like it's the stuff around this one that is.
Yeah.
No.
And as you're looking at it, I'm like, again, the murder sometimes does take a back seat.
And it does in this.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It's so overshadowed by all of this. And
yeah. Because you kind of know what happened to her.
Oh, straight away.
It's just like, how deep does it go?
Yeah. And it goes really, really deeply.
Yeah.
But next week we're going to do our mini episode.
Mini
Well,
stories.
Mini stories, same
normal length.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what we're. Oh no, we have decided.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have decided, but we're not going to mention it.
No, you'll have to listen.
Yeah, but that'll be our short stories, read to each other, which I really like those ones.
Yeah, same.
They're quite fun. So I don't know anything about what you're going to tell me.
And no, same.
And then it's just like story time.
Yeah.
Please do. This is our new ending. We're still working it out.
Oh yeah.
Please do like, comment, share.
Yeah, all those things. If you've got this far, you might as well.
It would actually be very, very helpful if you would all go onto YouTube right now and subscribe, and Spotify, subscribe.
Yeah.
You can leave us a little review.
5 stars.
Little 5-star review.
If it's less than that, just don't review it.
Just don't do it.
Go and review a big podcast you hate.
Give us some comments on Instagram. Tell us about what you want to hear.
Or your dog.
What you like. Or your dog.
Yeah.
They could be next doggo of the month.
Yeah.
We still have merch going. Thanks, Pete. They look good. We're still cheapskates.
Yeah.
So message us directly.
Yeah.
Via Instagram or YouTube or where, in comments, whatever. Or just text one of us if you have a number. Which our current listeners probably
do.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it. Well, thank you so much for listening today.
Have
a great week. And we'll see you at the next Dead End.
Dead end.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.